Let's try this again. All righty. How's everybody doing? We're going to try this again. Hi. Let's see here. All right. Can y'all see me? Take two. We can hear you. Awesome. Well, for some reason, I cannot see anything except for, so can you guys see me? Yes? Just let me know. How's everybody doing? All right. I can see everybody's chat. I just can't see what it looks like. So hopefully it looks good for you guys. Happy Skincare Sunday. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Oh, hi, Debbie, Daniela, Kelly, Tracy, Colleen, Janice. Hey, Helen. Hey, Marie. I was told there'd be snacks. I know, right? How's everybody doing? Wonderful. Oh, I'm so glad everybody's on here. I'm actually going to turn off my TV. Does any of you guys have a smart TV that actually like talks to you whenever you're not talking to it? Hold on. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys liking the new kitchen. Thank you. All right. So today's video, we're going to obviously have some time to chat and hang out and say hi since we haven't. But I actually am doing a kind of like my there's actually really 7, but there's 6 really big harmful skin habits that I think most people have. And Beauty by Design, if you guys don't know who they are a fantastic company that basically will help custom make your skincare routine. You actually work with real licensed estheticians, like master estheticians. So I know I can't be everywhere at once, and they all, I've talked about Beauty by Design for like a million years. I just think they're really fantastic people. Hillary is one of their main estheticians. I've been in contact with their CEO quite a bit, the owner, and I just think they're fantastic. So they thought, hey, let's do some fun little partnership video, and it's we're not going to be talking a ton about products, but they thought they would just want to come on and partner with me on this video. And they basically actually made a list of 64, I think it is, 64 of the most common mistakes. And I kind of flipped that and did 6 of my opinion harmful skin habits. And I worked with Hillary on kind of some supportive information for you guys as well. I'm so glad you love them, Nancy. Ooh, it's Lori's first live. I love it. Perfect. Just my Alexa, which is odd at times. It's funny, Tracy. Thank you, Valley Girl. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So I'm going to kind of talk through these 6 kind of skin habits, and I want to know how many of you guys do a lot of these, because I do quite a bit of these things and have really been working hard to change it. So, hey Diane, hey, how are you guys doing? So the first skin hair habit that you probably should think about changing, because I'll tell you why each one of these things is detrimental to your skin. So how many of you guys change your pillowcases and towels out every, I'd say, 2 to 3 days? I know this is a hard one because it's hard to remember. I mean, I change the sheets on my bed every week, obviously. Every Sunday we change all of the bedding in our house. But I have come to now use my silk pillowcases like you've actually heard me talk about, because silk actually helps. When you lay on silk, it doesn't fold the skin as much. It's a really amazing anti-aging, simple tool to use as a silk pillowcase. But you should be changing that pillowcase and the towels that you use on your body every 2 to 3 times. Now, pillowcases are easy because you can just flip them over and use the other side if you wanted to. But what happens is towels, pillowcases, makeup tools, they all harness and big carriers of bacteria from especially pillows and towels from your hair. I mean, you're sleeping all night, maybe you drool or something like that. Maybe you don't wash your face as well. I mean, maybe you go to bed with makeup. Hopefully none of us do, but just regular, dust and debris and pollutants are all over towels and pillowcases, and that really will add to things like rosacea, sensitive skin, acne, dermatitis, even to pigmentation, honestly, and overall skin health. Obviously, texture is a big culprit from, outside influences as well. So that is my tip 1. Silk is a natural bacteria, non-absorbing. That is exactly right, Shauna. I appreciate that. And I have several silk pillowcases because I do this and I change them out so often. So when you're doing some of your laundry today, make sure you put new towels and new pillowcases on, and maybe it'll be good as changing them out midweek. You can just start doing that. You will notice a huge difference, especially my moms with teenagers, you guys. Make sure you're doing that. Makeup brushes, this goes for the same thing. Makeup brushes should be cleaned at least once a week with a little bit of warm water, some sort of dish soap, and call it a day and lay them out flat. And I make my own special one in my kitchen. I'll actually share with you how I make my brush cleaning solution at some point. How do you clean your silk pillowcases? Dry clean them. Valley Girl says, I have 10. And how I clean them, honestly, is on the gentle cycle in my washing machine. I have a newer washing machine, and I have them on a gentle wash cycle. And I don't wash with any perfumed detergents or anything like that. No softeners, no dryer sheets, nothing like that. So satin pillowcases are the way to go, in my opinion, and changing that out. Towels as well, you guys. Make sure you change those towels out and clean your tools. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2 is not washing brushes. I combine those two. My bad. Oh, you're going to hear my cat, by the way. And number 3 is, how many of you guys clean your cell phones, the case of it, all over it, once a day? I didn't. And I have a hard time remembering too. I'll be very honest. That is so important. If you are always on your phone and your hands are always on your phones, I mean, just think about how much dirt and bacteria, even the heat from your phone actually can cause sensitivity. It can cause a bunch of skin problems, but especially your cell phone, the dirtiness of it. I use actually a cleaner, like a little, it's by a company called Young Living. They're the ones I get my essential oils from. It's a Thieves cleaner that's safe for phones. That's what I clean my phone with, because Thieves is a blend of a bunch of different oils that have antibacterial qualities to it. And it's safe, and Gray can hold it and all of that stuff. Does wiping on your pants count? Oh my God, Lisa, I heart you. That is hilarious. And make sure you clean the whole thing, guys. I know this is stuff that we probably don't think about, but be a little bit, as Shauna would say, germaphobe with your phone and stuff like that. I do too, Marie. If you guys have never heard of the Thieves from Young Living, just look up Young Living Thieves spray. It's the cleaning spray. It's so good. Or alcohol wipes. Honestly, like a little bit of rubbing alcohol, just put that all over it, and then you're good to go. And then I honestly want to talk to you about a couple more things. But on the cell phone tip, I want to urge you, because this is going to go into my next topic, I want to urge you to try to go as hands-free as possible. So using your little earbuds or a speakerphone or something like that, because A, the bacteria, and B, my next topic is blue light and SPF, okay? Those are some of the most interesting topics, as chemical versus physical sunscreen and blue light, and how much, how detrimental it is to the skin. I don't know if you guys know a ton about that, but it's super important to have a conversation about this. And it's going to be a little bit I'm just pulling up the literature on it, so give me 1 second if I'm missing comments. But EWG, which is an environmental website, they're very well known for really giving you solid information. If you guys have not heard, the FDA just is launching an investigation on chemical sunscreens and some potential harmful side effects for the body. So that is my tip 4, which is making sure that you're using the appropriate amount of SPF, as well as, in my opinion, making sure that you get a sunscreen that is blue light technology. Okay, so it blocks blue light from your phone and from the lights inside your house, as well as it is going to be a physical sunscreen. Now, I know a lot of people don't like physical sunscreens because sometimes it can leave a white cast, but sunscreens have come a really far way. They now make clear physical sunscreens that don't leave white casts. Beauty by Design's SPF, I want to get the exact name. I want to get the exact name of it's called Treat 554, which is Beauty by Design's mineral sunscreen. So mineral and physical are the same thing. It's just interchangeable words. They actually do blue light blocking technology in their SPF, and it's fantastic, super clean. Beauty by Design, by the way, is in line with the squad's philosophies on no petrochemicals and cruelty-free, okay? Petrochemicals meaning anything like silicones, things like that. But the FDA just is launching this investigation because they have kind of started on this road of seeing a degrade in many people's hormones in their body by using a chemical sunscreen. Chemical sunscreens get absorbed through the bloodstream, and they have been launching an investigation into the safety, and they're not quite sure how safe chemical sunscreens are. Now, I've known for a while that they have always assumed or is thought to be that it's a hormone disruptor, and that's one of the more well-known concerns about chemical sunscreens. But now they're launching an investigation about inhalation of these, spray sunscreens, especially for children. I mean, I only use a physical sunscreen for Gray. I actually use the Color Science sunscreen for her, as well as the Drunk Elephant sunscreen for her. And I urge you to go to the EWG.org and look under their research section, which is the trouble with ingredients in sunscreen. It is the most informative kind of article that I have seen in a long time. Also, chemical sunscreens are really, really bad for our environment. So there's many studies that are starting to come out about physical and chemical sunscreens, and that physical sunscreen is the way to go. So blue light technology is very important, because what blue light is basically, blue light is a part of the spectrum of visible light. It's a high energy, short wavelength, not to be confused with UVA and UVB rays. The main source of blue light we're exposed to is the sun, which is basically American Academy of Ophthalmology. That's what they say. However, we do get a significant dose from our screens, screen, and indoor light, okay? So that's super important to know. That's why recently now the concern for blue light is really mounting, and making sure that your SPF has a blue light technology in it. And, this is also one of those waves that really, really add to pigmentation issues, as well as all sorts of, aging, wrinkles, loss in elasticity in the skin. And this is actually specifically really dangerous for everybody, but a lot with people with more melanin in their skin. So deeply pigmented skin really need to be careful of this as well. So make sure that you don't sleep with your computer on while you're sleeping, or your phone next to you, things of that nature. So I just wanted to bring that up. That is my point 4. All right. How's everybody doing? I'm going to come back onto the chat now. Blue light confuses me. Yeah. And I hope that I made that, clear, Shauna. Blue light is different than UVA and UVB. Okay. You can also obviously get blue light glasses they now make. You want to make sure that your phone is turned down as far as you can stand it, as far as the brightness. I do that on my phone all the time. I don't know, Lisa, if La Roche-Posay's sunscreens have blue light technology. That is something that you need to make sure you ask the company or do the research in. I don't believe they do. I'll be very honest with you. It is a little bit more pricey to make blue light technology in a sunscreen. I mean, by the way, sunscreen, to get it passed and into a product takes years, and it is very, very difficult to get it in there. So yeah, so that's something to consider. The sunscreen from Pharmacy and the Ren one all have blue light technology. Obviously, the Beauty by Design one has great technology, and it's not white cast, by the way. I want them to make it in a big bottle. You've heard me talk about their sunscreen before. Does my sunscreen protect me, or I need something else? I'm not sure, so Shauna, which sunscreen you have. But they have blue light glasses that they're not prescription glasses, but they block the eyes because it's also, you know, it's strain on the eyes. So look into that. There's many companies that are coming out with that. Is there a physical sunscreen that protects all rays? Yes, physical sunscreens do. So if they have titanium and zinc, high percentages of it will protect you from all rays. I don't know, Shauna, about Clinique. You guys are definitely May Love, Kelly. Yeah, May Love has blue light as well as broad spectrum. And that's what broad spectrum means. Broad spectrum is the whole spectrum, SPF. Yeah, so that is something really, really important to note. Now, we have number 5 is overexfoliation. We have talked about this. Overexfoliation leads to dryness, sensitivity, overall sensitized skin, you know, rosacea and acne being very much more degraded with severe exfoliation. That's why I honestly only recommend, if you're going to exfoliate, maybe once or twice a week, really downgrade on the exfoliation serums as well as your retinols. Just really be gentle with the skin. I just did a whole video a few weeks or a few months ago on overexfoliation. It is one of those things that if you change your exfoliation routine, if you're noticing something wrong with your skincare routine, okay, like, oh, my skin is becoming more sensitive, my skin is redder than it usually is, or my products aren't doing what they did, or my skin is drier than normal, back up off of that exfoliation, add in oils and hydration, and see how your skin changes. Exfoliation is a necessary part of skincare. It just needs to be done in a little bit more of a gentle fashion. Yeah, look into those glasses, Tracy. There's a lot of companies now that do it. It's like a thing, and they're actually really cute little glasses. Kathy, May Love does not leave a white cast on me. Not at all. Is 50 plus okay, and is 70 okay? A lot of 50 is better. Oh, Marie, thank you for confirming. Thank you for confirming that, guys. Marie just looked it up. I thought May Love did have blue light in that. So I'll speak to Jackie. Marie, we should speak to Jackie, the formulator of May Love, and see if that's something that they can work on. So yeah, so this overexfoliation is, oh, sorry, Kylie. 50, 70, 80, 100 sunscreen. Honestly, what has been actually proven or studied that between 30 and 40 is really all, if you go above that, it's just marketing. Now, I don't know if there are new technologies coming out to support a higher SPF, but usually your standard is a SPF 30. I love a good SPF 45, but that's as high as I think is effective. All right, so this overexfoliation, since you guys have kind of questions, some people use Retin-A. I'm going to be doing a whole video, I think next week or the following week. It's not going to be a popular video from a lot of people about the use of Retin-A and the toxicity of it, in my opinion, and how I combat that and what products I recommend. If you use Retin-A every single night, that's up to you. It is just a lot. You're using it a lot. So I would back off of that unless your skin is doing really, really well and you're like, dude, it's my jam and it's working great. Then if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? Barbara, unfortunately, Beauty by Design is not available in the UK. Okay. Using an oil underneath SPF, does it affect the protein? Usually you want to let that oil, Nancy, soak in so it doesn't affect the SPF in any way, either by dilution or degradation, or or destruction or disintegration of the proteins and ingredients in SPF. So if you're going to use an oil under SPF, make sure you allow that to sink in for a good 10-15 minutes so you really don't feel it on the skin, or use a really dry oil. Yeah, so all right. I use Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Daily Peels because of you. Yay, Patty. I'm so glad you're liking them. They're so good. You got me hooked on The Ordinary, but I haven't seen you speak on it lately. Honestly, I just, I don't order a lot from The Ordinary anymore. It's just, I have all the things I need. My routine, if you've noticed, it hasn't really changed in a while. If you guys are new and you haven't seen my updated morning routine and PM routine, it is very simple and it really hasn't changed from that. I also did an updated video for all of my new serums I've been trying, and that's just so I can give you feedback on new products coming out. So check those out whenever you have a chance. But I love The Ordinary. The Ordinary is great. It's fantastic. So, all right, cool. So number 6, and this one I really want to chat with you guys about, and it's alcohols. And I really reached out to Hillary from Beauty by Design because she is that master esthetician and she and I speak the same language. But it's basically alcohols in things like cleansers and moisturizers. It's really about alcohol being in products, okay? And a lot of people get very confused on alcohols in skincare. And this is a topic that will really age your skin so much more quickly if you have a lot of products with alcohol in them. And we're talking about the drying kind of alcohol. There are fatty alcohols or fatty acid alcohols, and that's what you want. So there are ones like, I'm gonna put these in the comment section. Hold on one second so you guys can see the names of the ones that are A-okay for the skin. These are the ones that are not drying to the skin. I think when we all see alcohol, we all think they're bad, okay? And they're not. These are the ones that we want, okay? If you're looking in the chat section. They are the ones that are fatty acids. They are the ones that are going to help protect our skin, to keep things moisturized, hydrated, and in working order. Now, the ones that are bad are really those really dentured alcohol. Dentured alcohol, excuse me. Dentured alcohol is really bad. Isopropyl alcohol, obviously. It's in a lot of products. And I don't mean to generalize, but a lot of drugstore products have it in it. So I want you guys to really make sure you are checking what ingredients. I actually have a whole video on alcohols. You can just put in alcohol, skincare, Elle Leary into the search bar, and I have a whole video on it, and I give you a lot of in-depth information. So the reason why we want some of these good alcohols in here is because they basically protect the skin. They don't irritate, they don't dry the skin. They act as emollients to protect that skin and hold that moisture in, okay? So if you see those, it's good to go. And they come from vegetables, just FYI. They're usually derived from vegetables. They're called fatty alcohols, okay? Was I saying fatty acids? I hope I wasn't. Fatty alcohols, they come from vegetables, so that's what we want. So look at those ingredients in your skincare, okay? All right. And then the last thing I want to talk to you guys about, which is my my 7th, which I'm giving you a little bonus in here, is gut health, okay? I think that you should have obviously talked to your medical practitioner first, but taking a pro and prebiotic has really changed my skin for the better. So when it comes to your immune system, a healthy gut microbiome, why can't I say that word? It's healthy gut. In your gut, it needs to be a healthy balance of good bacteria in there. And what it does is that it keeps all of that bad bacteria that causes inflammation, rosacea, acne, overall aging, hyperpigmentation. It keeps those in check. When your gut is out of balance, a lot of things can go wrong. So taking a probiotic and prebiotic is really important to the overall health of our body body as well if you're thinking of making sure you're taking care of your skin from the inside. So these probiotics will also fight against this skin inflammation, which is really the problem with a lot of our bodies, is inflammation in the skin. So I urge you, if you have skin, which we all do, or if you suffer from, red, itchy skin, sensitive skin, acne, rosacea, psoriasis, eczema, things like that, to incorporate a really good quality probiotic and prebiotic into your routine. So that is my little list. Would love to know brands. So I take the RMS probiotic and prebiotic. I actually have a whole video on supplements, guys, the supplements I take. It's a really in-depth video, so make sure you go over there and watch that. But the RMS probiotic and prebiotic, I love. I'm actually, stay with me for a second here. I'm going to go over here. I'll show you. Where are those? So I'll show you the ones that are So these are the ones that are naturopaths. So I now go to a naturopath for my daughter, and these are the ones that she has recommended for me. So this is, it's by a company called Protocol for Life Balance, and it's the E.N.T biotic, Bliss probiotic, healthy, whatever, oral bacteria. So this is the one that I take for gut health and overall great, health in the body. This is the one she has put me on. Now, if you are looking for, if you're looking for one for your children, again, I am not a doctor. Please speak to your regular physician before you purchase anything for your children. Don't just take my word for it, but this is the one that she has my daughter on, and it is the Klaire Labs, and it's called There-biotic, children's chewable probiotic and prebiotic, and you keep this in the fridge. It is really, really good. My daughter has no problem taking these, and so that's what we have her on. All right. Oh, thanks, Kylie. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you for the link, Marie. I appreciate it. Can you list these products after the video is live? Yeah, I will. I will put them in the description box. I found them, I believe. Oh, what is that called? Herb Life. Is that what it's called? iHerb. But I'll put them in the description box for sure. So yeah, so if you guys ever, by the way, my Instant Go app, I am no longer working on that app because it's now turning into something a little strange, but I'm trying to find a new platform to be able to take consultations with you guys. So bear with me. It's on my list of things to do. There's not very many places that do personal consults on a device like this. And so I'm working to find one that I can speak to you on. So, but if you do need help on your skincare routine and you're interested in Beauty by Design, I have put their information in the description box below. It's very, very simple. You literally, they give you like a skinscription. So they listen to all of your needs. They listen to your, what you think is wrong, all of this stuff. You send in a picture of your skin, and then you talk to a real esthetician. So they can help you with your skincare needs if you want to speak out to somebody that really actually knows what they're talking about, that's actual estheticians. And they have been in the industry for a very, very long time. So I do want to thank them for partnering with me today. All right. Yes, the article, you got it. I will put that in the description box as well as I will pop it in right here. That is the EWG article on sunscreen, by the way. If I can only afford one Lemieux, which one should I use? The TGF Booster is my favorite by far from Lemieux. And Skin Beautiful RX, by the way, guys, just started carrying Lemieux, and we can use my discount code on there whenever you guys want to. But yes, the TGF, and you don't have to use the code, don't feel like you need to. But if you want to do that, they now carry it. They follow up with you and everything, Nancy said. Yeah, so she's talking about Beauty by Design. Beauty by Design will follow up with you and make sure everything's working and making sure they don't need to make tweaks to your routine. So you actually have somebody holding your hand for sure. Now, Tonya, she says, I don't fully trust Dr. Ben Johnson from Osmosis because he's only promoting his own brand. Well, unfortunately and fortunately, he has created a line that he feels very passionate about. And so I don't find it a big issue that he only talks about his brand. I have not had the pleasure of speaking with him, but I know a lot of people that have, and he's a very sincere gentleman. So I hope that you give him another chance. His line is very great. I don't love everything about the line, but some of his stuff is very good. Nancy says they aren't pushy salespeople. They're just trying to help if you want. That's fantastic. Lisa, what is my code? It's L22, I believe, for Skin Beautiful. Yeah. Leah from Skin Beautiful RX is fantastic as well. Oh, thanks, Marie. All right. So many to catch who don't know where to start. I need to start watching your videos to use them. That's funny. You got it, girl. Okay. Will do. Thanks. All right. So now it's time for a few questions. I'm just so happy to be back on Skincare Sunday with you guys, Skincare Sunday Live. A lot of great videos coming up over the next few weeks. I'm actually doing a comparison video between Osmosis Stem Factor as well as, looking into the Lemieux TGF and EFG serums. They're both growth factor serums, so I'm doing a video where I'm comparing the two and who I think which one would be good for. I get a lot of questions on that. Anyway, yeah, so let's answer some of your questions. You are so knowledgeable at everything. Oh, thank you, Valley Girl. I appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. All right. We missed you. Aw. Thanks, girl. I appreciate it. So if you guys don't have any more questions, I mean, I'd be happy to answer some questions for you guys. I'm retired and on a budget. Jan from Seattle, I have a ton of videos on some great affordable skincare that really works. You should watch my Inky List video as well as my ordinary video, but then I have like a whole playlist about affordable skincare and dupes that I've done for my Holy Grail. So I have all of that in a playlist called Affordable Goodies, I believe. But you can also just put in affordable skincare Elle Leary into the search bar into YouTube and it'll pull them up. Your videos are therapeutic. Thank you, Marina. I appreciate that. Oh, thanks, Helen. What's your opinion on growth factors for a derm? Said if I have melanoma, it may accelerate it. Yes. So if you guys have watched my first growth factor video, it was a Skincare Sunday Live. There are differencing of opinions on this. Janelle from Lemieux, who is the formulator of Lemieux, says that anybody that has had skin cancer should not be using growth factors. Now, there are other companies that say it's totally fine. That's a bunch of misinformation. It's really something that I really wish everybody would make sure before they use, if they've had skin cancer, to talk to their doctor, honestly. Let's see. Any lip care recommendations, Nancy says. I will actually do an Instagram post on my lip care. Remind me, I'll definitely do that for sure. Coming up this week. Oh, thank you, Sophia. Thank you. Let's see here. Ooh, Pam says, I got the Mary's Liquid Vitamin, but it tastes terrible. I know, Pam. I'm sorry. It tastes horrible. You just have to chug it. I wish I had a better way of telling you something better. I don't know. It's really not great, but it's so good for you. So good for you. The new primer from Milk, the second ingredient is denatured alcohol, and it's supposed to be a hydrating primer. Yeah, I mean, and that's actually something I brought up when I reviewed it. It's not, I think I did, at least. Yeah, it's something that, I mean, it's a great primer. Don't get me wrong. It's a great primer, but it is not going to be hydrating if that's a second ingredient. You know what I mean? So that's great that you're reading your ingredients, though. Don't be fooled by marketing. Make sure you read your ingredients for sure. I use the Tatcha Essence. What is the best dupe? Marina, it's in that video. I actually duped my essence. And now I don't think it's the perfect dupe, but in that my Holy Grail skincare dupes is the video. That's what it's called. It is, I dupe my Tatcha Essence. Oh, and for people being so nice on here. Well, we are a community, a support system, so we don't love people that aren't nice, right? Oh, thank you so much, Pam. I appreciate it. Pam says, what do you put on your face before your serums? My essence. Best products to help your hair and nails. Biotin, to be honest, Patty, but you check with your physician and make sure you can take biotin. It's really probably one of the only things that I've ever found to actually help with nails specifically too. I'm trying, what do you think of the snail mucus products from? I haven't tried that brand, Karen, but the CosRX one is by far one of my favorite essences. And that's in that video, the skincare dupes video. Next Elle get together. I need a road trip. Oh, we should do a meet and greet. We should definitely do a meet and greet. Would TGF be a concern for other types of cancer? I don't think so, to be honest with you, Carol. I think we're talking more about skin cancer. But again, it is one to talk about with your doctor. But as far as I know, I'm not a medical professional. I think you're fine with other cancers. It's because you're putting it on topically. Yes, it absorbs into the skin, but like not a ton gets in there or into the bloodstream. So it's something to ask for sure. Oh, thanks, Sarah. I appreciate it. Have you tried Habalado products? I recently bought the hyaluronic acid serum and it's amazing. Yes, I actually use their oil cleanser and their hyaluronic acid serum is good. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's one thing about, I just want to comment on what Julia said. She said, sadly, biotin breaks me out. Yeah, it's honestly like, it's one of those it's supplements that you have to be really careful of. It can break some people out. If you talk, what about Hum Probiotics? I just actually did a video with Hum and I think their products are fantastic. I take a ton of their vitamins, so all about it. What do I think about collagen supplements? Worth it or not? Lisa says, I think that they're important. I take a Hum collagen supplement. I really do. Do I think it's going to be life-changing and your skin is obviously now going to be like no wrinkles and no hyperpigmentation and stuff like that? No. But do I think that it basically is like a whole body approach. So we're going to treat it from the outside with our topical skincare, and then we're going to treat it from the inside with all of our vitamins and supplements. So I think I think it's absolutely worth it, but I don't think that you're going to be like, oh my God, my wrinkles are all gone, or my skin's a lot more plump, things like that. It definitely plumps the skin a little bit and gives a great glow to the skin. You'll definitely notice a great glow to the skin, but you do need to take it for a while and you need to be consistent about it. But thanks so much. I appreciate that question. Any CC or BB creams when you sweat a lot on the job? I don't know any CC cream or BB cream. Maybe the community can help you on that. I mean, that's not the nature of what a BB cream or CC cream is that it should be sweat proof. Usually foundations that are sweat proof have a ton of alcohol in them because what that does is it dries out the skin, all that stuff. So just be careful of that. Just Me says, I use too much exfoliate. I'm red. What should I do? Back up of everything that has any acids in it and use cold pressed sunflower organic oil from your nearest health food store. Just slather that puppy on and it will really help in a couple days. When you aren't pregnant. Oh yeah. I don't know what that question was probably. Are satin pillowcases just as good as silk pillowcases? I mean, sure. I mean, do I think they're just as good? I don't necessarily know if they're just as good. It's about the actual product. So silk is a much better and higher quality, and that's really what the science is on. So yeah. Let's see here. Once I up my water intake, the biotin stopped breaking me out. Yep, I agree. Did wonderful for hair strength. Yeah, I agree. And nails. You have to, whenever you're on supplements, you guys, you have to really make sure that you are hydrated. I mean, we all should be hydrated. I need to do a better job of it, honestly. But we all should be hydrated and really hydrated, especially for skin health. But it also helps move all of our supplements. And even if you're on specific pharmaceutical drugs, it helps everything move through at the pace it's supposed to. And it helps dilute some of those vitamins too, so they're easier to take. Great point. What's a good biotin product? Honestly, I just go to my nearest health food store and buy one that's the cleanest. I don't think that you need to, find something that's really expensive. Carol says, I vouch for the sunflower oil after over exfoliation. Love it. What prenatal did I take? I took, oh my God, that was so long ago. I'll have to remember. I'm not quite sure. All right, cool. what is my background, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, sure. If you're brand new, welcome in. I am a licensed esthetician. I'm a master esthetician, and I've been an esthetician for I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years. I used to have to, I can't remember when I got it. Maybe 5, 6 years. It was before Gray was born. I used to have a clinic in Los Angeles. I've been a celebrity-based makeup artist for over 13 years, and that is my background in this world. All right, so Pam, I'm gonna answer this one as the last one. I'm gonna head off and get ready to go to the park with my daughter. But Pam asks, do I do this every Sunday? No, I used to do it actually every Sunday, and it just decided, unfortunately, was taking too much time away from my family. So I do this every first and third Sunday of the month. If you guys have not joined our Facebook group, you can find me, Elle Leary Artistry, on Facebook and join our group. My dear, dear friend, Marie, who is on here, she is my moderator of my life, and she actually keeps you guys all informed on when I'm going live in that group, which is every first and third Sunday of the month, and it's at 11:30. And now for me, that's 11:30 Central Standard Time, so that's 10:30 California time, and I believe 1:30 East Coast time. I could be wrong, and then I don't know what time it is in Europe. Maybe Helen can help. Helen is from Europe as well. So yeah. Does it matter what brand of collagen? I know I said it didn't take anymore. It does matter, Julia. It needs to be a high level, a high quality product, which usually is expensive. I have been starting to take the powder supplement. Is Leah in here from Beautiful Skin RX? The probiotic from Hum was good. I have no problem using it. There is a powder collagen that Leah sells on Skin Beautiful RX that is really, really good. I will try to find it and link it in the bottom in the description. All right. Oh, she's flying. Okay, cool. Thanks, Marie. So it's $19.25 in the UK. So just FYI right now. It's $2.23 on the East Coast right now. Okay, perfect. So yeah, we started at 1:30. Perfect. Your time. All right, you guys, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so, so much for being here. It's a highlight of my week when I get to see you all, and I will just see you next week. Have a wonderful, oh, Gina, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Gina. Means a lot to me for the $10. You really appreciate you. But anyway, if you guys want to check out Beauty by Design, their link is in the description box, and they can help you out with all your goodies, and they're just lovely people all around. And I hope you get a chance to talk to Hillary and one of their estheticians if you need some help and don't know where you are, and I can't help because I can't be everywhere at once, but I will try my best to help as well. Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your day. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.